Hey guys, I know what you're thinking. Who is this guy? I'm David Seaman. I wrote a couple of the articles about the National Defense Authorization Act. I want to briefly explain to you what's going on and why it's incredibly important for you to do something. It's almost too late. I don't know if we can do anything, but it's worth a shot. First of all, the National Defense Authorization Act is normally passed every year by Congress. It's the vehicle that they use for approving all of our funding for military operations around the world. So there's nothing wrong with that aspect. The problem is that a couple of very powerful senators have they've snuck in some really troubling parts, some new sections. And these sections are so bad that when I emailed my first article to some friends, the response was people were like, "Is this a joke? I don't understand what's going on." This is not a joke. This is the real thing. And I've done my research, and now other sites have reported on it. The New York Times has reported on this. Slate magazine today had a piece that came out saying that if this bill passes in its current form, the United States will be a military police state. What does that mean? This means that, let's say you're friends with a college kid who is just fed up with his student loans, fed up with the high unemployment rate, whatever his grievances are. He hears about an Occupy protest nearby in his area, decides to check it out for an afternoon and see what it's about. He is rounded up by military personnel. He's an American citizen on U.S. soil. He's rounded up by a military group, put on a helicopter, sent to a military prison, possibly even Guantanamo Bay, and held there for the rest of his life without access to a trial, without being charged, and without access to an attorney. This is extremely scary stuff. This is profoundly un-American, and a couple of the senators who have been very vocally supportive of this, they should be forced to resign immediately. Senators John McCain, a Republican, and Senator Carl Levin, a Democrat, both of them need to go. And frankly, any senator who has voted in support of this bill, absolutely, they need to resign, they need to be voted out, they cannot be tolerated because they're not representing the interests of anybody. This is an awful bill. It turns America into a police state, and I really hope that you read my articles and some of the other people's articles out there. This is one of the few times on the internet, really, when you come across something and you're outraged by it, and it's absolutely 100% as bad as it sounds. I know people are hesitant to, cause trouble and whatever. Share this on Facebook, share this on Twitter, call the White House, because President Obama is appalled by this as well. He's threatened to veto it, but it's a very tricky situation. He might not veto it, simply because if he does veto this, it pretty much puts all of our military operations around the world on hold and withholds their funding. This is a complex issue. I want people to know about it. I don't claim to have all the answers. I don't know exactly how to stop this, but I know we start by voting out congresspeople who are not looking out for us. This is an outrageous bill. It turns America into a de facto fascist state. Read the bill for yourself, read the articles, and good luck to you. Stay safe.